So I had previously made Project Delta's beginner's guide, right? Now, I realized in that beginner's guide, it was kind of a little fast-paced. I kind of rushed through it, let's be honest. I don't know why it has as many views as it does right now, but I have decided to make a new guide, which ranges from literally everything that you need to know in the game, because it goes along with my beginner's guide, alright? So I hope you guys enjoy, and let's get on to the video. So many people say starting in this game is extremely difficult, but really it's not. You just go over to your homie explorer, pick a random server. I'm not trying to get into an engagement because I'm trying to show you guys. So I'm picking the low pop United Kingdom England server, and I'm simply going into it. I'm gonna spawn it, right guys? I'm gonna spawn it. I know that's very difficult, but I am going to spawn it. And you see, I immediately look around my location. I have nothing in my inventory, right? And I'm gonna look around my location. Luckily, this is a great spawn, and I'm right by Lighthouse and Harbor, and I just go to the nearest area. Now, since you're starting off, you're really poor. So what you wanna do is you just go to the closest monument and loot up anything and everything. I mean it. As you can see, I'm finally at my location, right? And I immediately go to the nearest military box and I loot everything. I grab a handle, I grab duct tape. As I already told you guys, great items to make money on. Boom. You see, this PSO1, great item to make money on. Same with the Mosin. I'm even grabbing this random ammo. Bandages, grab it. I go up here. Straight away. There's nothing in here. Don't matter. Don't matter. I'm just running around looting. And that is all you do. Tactical front. That is insane. That is such a great haul. Sellable items. Boom. Normally I would loot that grenade crate. You just go anywhere and loot everything and anything. Now, this really just depends on your spawn. Since I got such a great spawn at Harbor, I really don't have to do anything. But if you were to get a lumber, gas station, you just go to the nearest building and loot up. That is how you start. And as soon as you get a decent amount of loot like this, you know, you just immediately extract. The beginning of a wipe in this game can be very tedious and boring because you're kind of just extracting the small stuff, but eventually your game will get exciting. Buying weapons in this game it's a little difficult. Some people would not exactly know how to do it, so I am here to show you. Now, what some people think is you buy the weapon and instantly you get the weapon, but unfortunately that is not the case with Project Delta. So what you want to do, you want to get your money obviously, and you want to buy your AK, your whatever you want, PPSH, AKMM, whatever, Mosin. You know, you want to buy your AK, but now you'll notice it says front and handle part missing. So that means when you buy the AK, it is actually not usable because it does not have, it just straight up does not have a barrel. I didn't realize that the actual model looked like that. That is hilarious. But, so what you gotta do, you gotta buy the stock along with, where is it? The front. And all you gotta do, you go into your modification station, modify the weapon, add a front, a stock, and also a handle that I forgot to buy. Whoops. And a handle. And boom. It's that easy. You have a fully functioning AK now. Obviously, I don't have ammo in it, but this is a fully functioning AK. For the next PvP tip, I will be kind of showing you guys what ammo and how much you should bring into a raid. So basically, you don't want too much, but usually you have a drum mag, right? So you can combine different types of ammos in this game. As you can see, I have AB here, even though you really can't see because this game's bugged. So you can combine ammo and tracer ammo. You can combine armor piercing and tracing into the same mag, whether it be a 20 round or a 75 round, it does not matter. And then you want to have either an extra mag if you're running 30 or 20, Or if you're running a 75 round mag, you want to have a full stack of tracer or AP bullets, depending how rich you are, and simply just reload it into your gun. Now what you can do is you can spray out the mag, right? Don't mind the recoil, this gun actually sucks. But you can just spray your mag, extract it, put your bullets back in, reload it, and you're back into the fight as PvP is it's not that complicated. Really, it's pretty easy. I'm not the best at it, so I'm not going to teach you guys how to PvP, but I can give you guys some tips. So for example, going in to a raid, you always want to make sure your visor is down. Now if you have an Atlan or a Masca visor, this is not a problem because you will be able to tell on screen. But if you have a ZSH or that one military visor that I have no idea what it is, you will not be able to tell because the difference is so little. As you can see, I'm switching it on and off. So this is it off right now, and if you go into your gear and appearance, which is just up here, you can see that it is not on. So what I always do is right before I enter a raid, I make sure to put it on so that it stays on. Now again, for some of you advanced players, this might not seem like something that should be in an advanced tutorial, but I get this question asked a lot, and it's how to heal and how to eat. Now, it's really easy. There's about 4 medical items in this game. I like to call this cheese, then there's a survival kit, and 2 different types of bandages. And then there's a bunch of different types of food. But what you want to do is you simply go to your inventory with your healable or food in your inventory, and then you drag it down to this slot. And it's important it's either 4 through 8, because if it's in 1, 2, and 3, it does not work, as you can see. But if I drag it to 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, you know, it works. So what you do, you just drag it there, simply click the button, use it to heal, and use it to eat. I love Benny's beans because obviously it's the best food. But that is how you eat. Now some of you some of you guys ask me what my favorite places to loot are, and I will be indeed showing you that. Now the first place that I always go to, you know, it's my favorite spot, and it's also a hotspot for PvP, as you can see, as I was just literally shot at the beginning of this clip. But it's called Lumber. Now I love the spot for multiple reasons. Obviously, one, because of Anton and the AIs, as you can see right there. That's actually a person. What's up, man? Yeah, I actually love the spot for the PvP and for the bots. Now, there's only one boss in this game right now, and that is Anton, and he is at this location. Wow. But I like this. I like to just go in here as my favorite spot, just for the loot and the PvP. Now, this location isn't as popular as Lumber is, but I will still show it to you because it is a great place to get loot. I call this place Harbor, which I'm sure many of you guys do as well. And I go to this place for multiple reasons. One, it has great loot, and it's in between 2 other good locations, as you can see in the Distance Factory, which I will be telling to you guys next, and Lighthouse in the distance right there, you can see it. But, so what I usually like to do in this location, I go straight to this little area first, and I can find a modification station. There's nothing in this building, but if you go down right here, you can find a satchel bag where I found rubles, a med bag, and up here you can find a small elite crate with some loot. Then I usually make my way up to this little location. There's a large elite crate up here. I can loot whatever's in here, and then I can just scout out the area, make sure there's no opponents in this general harbor area. And as soon as I figure out that there's no one, I just go on my way straight through the crates all the way over here and get this elite crate right here. loot whatever's in here. Wow, I got a shotgun, that's pretty good. And then I make my way to the crane. I go on top of the crane, and then I loot what's up there, then I drop down onto this elite crate right here. Now once I'm done with that, I can finish up looting that area where there's nothing really special over there, and then right beyond that fence is an extract zone, and I can instantly extract. Or if I'm feeling risky, I can go all the way to factory, and I will tell you about that now. So usually right after I hit up harbor, I go straight to factory. Now, I go straight to factory for many reasons. As you can see, there's many of these military crates just laying around in the place, as well as a garage door that can be opened. But for the main reason I go to factory is for this main building. Now, if you go straight into here, you can go into this yellow little tent looking thing. Why won't my lighter work? Okay. And then you can get an Abopa crate, a military crate, and I think that's it in this room. But going all the way up to here, there's this little secret room that probably I'm sure some of you know about, but to those that don't know about it, you can go to this little balcony area and boom, an Abopa crate and 2 military crates, elite crates, I like to call them. But this place is just so good because there's just so many crates scattered around, like that elite crate, that small elite crate, that small elite crate down there. Then there's just military crates everywhere. It's just really a good area. Now for the first location of keys is the crane. Now to some of you guys, after playing this game, it might seem obvious, but some people just do not know what it is. So using the crane key, you can come up here. Obviously I don't have the crane key because I'm bad at this game, but here is the door for the crane key. The second key I would like to show you guys is the garage door key. Now this garage door is located at the location factory, and it should be right here. This garage door key will open this one garage door, specifically the second to last one to factory. Now this one is extremely obvious, but if you happen to encounter the lighthouse key, you go to lighthouse, go here, go to this nice satanic little location, even with the pouch right here. Oh, I found a lighter. But go all the way to this door and you open it up right here. If you happen to come across village key, perhaps, you want to go to this nice little location on the map that I like to call Chicago. And you come all the way over here to this lovely abode right here. 5-star abode. Through the door, get yelled at by a Russian. Hold on. Wow, that doesn't kill him? Yeah. You come right here to this door and unlock it. Now, if you ever come across a gas station key, perhaps, you go to, wow, there's a guy right there. You go to this nice little gas station, you avoid the Russians, go through this door, and here it is. So I hear a lot of people asking me how I make money in this game. Now, there's obviously loads of ways to make money, but the easiest possible way that I can tell you guys is parts. Now, what you might think is, what are parts? Now, this can go from components. Unfortunately, I was not able to get you guys every single component, but I got you coils, nails, batteries, bolts, nuts, super glue, and duct tape. Obviously, there's many more, but these are just the ones I collected for you guys. You can also take AKM fronts, IZH fronts, Dragunov fronts, stocks, whatever, anything that can work, as well as attachments, and just simple things like filters go for a lot of money. For example, you may not think it, but a filter, 1,000 rubles. Now let's go over to the gun shop and see how many the other items sell for. Simply one AK front, 500. An IZH, 460. A grenade, 800. Just in a normal attachment, 400. And all these components sell for quite a decent amount of money once you start stacking them up. You know, pretty good money. Now see, from just that, I managed to get 7,500 rubles. Now, if you simply do one good run with a decent amount of those components, you can get a lot of rubles.
All that scary shit don't bother me. I'll take that booty on Halloween, do you the worst. Taking your butt October 31st. I'll be the doctor, you dress as a nurse. Eating a pumpkin while I grab his rear. I swear Halloween the best day of the year.